Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to TrueNorth Tarot and Guidance. If you are returning, thanks for being here. If you are new, if this resonates, and it won't for everyone, take what does and leave the rest. I hope that you'll consider staying. I am really committed to making this more consistent and uploading at least monthly videos. So liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting definitely helps us grow and helps me stay motivated to continue getting the messages out. Aquarius, this is your bonus timeless love reading for having the most views for your December general reading. So I'm not putting any time intention into this, but the intention is absolutely love. So we're going to take a look at some oracles, kind of get the overall lay of the land of the situation. We're going to take a look at your past, present, future, and likely outcome energies, that of your person, as well as of the connection, and we will clarify as we need. So oracles and clarifiers, I will not take in the reverse. Your set spread, I will take in the reverse if those come. I am going to read from the floor, you guys, only because they always fly off the counter. I'm not in my normal reading space. With that said, bear with my dogs if they happen to bark. I've got construction behind me and they go a little bit crazy. If you're interested in a personal read, those actually never stopped even throughout my hiatus. So you can find all that information in the About section or the description box below. All of your decks have been pre-shuffled, but I will do just a little bit of energy shuffling here on camera. When I was shuffling your set spread deck, I did get some messages. Wow, and now the first one, so I got seesaw, and I didn't see a seesaw until later, and then right after seesaw, I got like a country song. I think it's called Brand New Man. I don't know who it's by, but it's like, I saw the light, I've been baptized, fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes, I'm born again, brand new man. So, and then I got delicate, and then I got handle with care. So I was, and this may not come out in your read, but what I'm starting to feel like is like something has been very delicate as it's been building. There may have been some misconnection within this connection, or you weren't always on the same page. But now it's like, whew, somebody may be having like a realization about what this connection is or isn't. But we'll see how that comes out. All right, so let's get started. I am putting this as a timeless read, so I believe that you will find it when you're supposed to find it. We're going to start with the map, Enchanted Map Oracle, just to kind of figure out what's going on. Holy Spirit, Divine Universe, what is for Aquarius in love, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Aquarius need to know about their love life? Let me take a look at the situation. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for Aquarius? You guys, that's like 5 cards. We're not doing that. All right, let me just cut this deck. All right, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for their love life. Thank you. Anything else here? I'm going to pull your oracles, and then I'll pull the screen down so you guys can see it, and we can look at them together. We're going to play play. Let's play some cards, y'all. From the seesaw, that's on a playground. Anyway, from the Romance Angels. I'm feeling a little giddy. I don't know if that's my energy because it's Monday and I'm caffeinated, or if this is your energy. You guys will know. Anything here for Aquarius for love, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Is there anything here? What do they need to know about love? What does Aquarius need to know about their love life, please? Just heard simmer down. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know about their love life, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, and then finally we're going to play wow. Somebody been, is that a song? Don't play games with my heart. I don't know. Play games. Has somebody been playing games? I think the game period is like over. If there's been a feeling of game playing or a delicate balance or a missing each other on that seesaw, I think there's some realization about somebody's true north, the direction. We've got compass out here on the board. I'll show you. All right, what do we have from Island Time Wellness? Anything here for Aquarius, please? We also have separation and heart-to-heart conversations, which is what I'm saying. Like, Maybe you guys have been either in separation or taking some time, or there's been distance. I'm not even feeling like a whole separation, just like this disconnect. And it's time to have a discussion, or maybe somebody wants to have a discussion because it's like, oh, Aquarius is my direction. Could be vice versa. Please don't forget that roles can be reversed. Is there anything? Thank you. Of course, it fell on the floor. I tried to catch it. Thank you. I kind of like this. No, and we're not. Those fell off the bottom. Is there one more? No. Okay. All right. So 3 fell off the bottom that we are not taking. They literally fell in a pile. I'm leaving them on the floor. And then I'll take this one that fell by itself. All right. So let's pull this down and take a look. Hopefully you guys can see those. All right, so we're starting here with, I don't like that glare. We're starting here with compass, which is a 50, which is a 5. What do we know about 5s? It's about challenges, obstacles, right? It's like that hump to get over between the 1 and the 4, which is all about growth and putting foundations in place. And then, 6 to 10 is like the rest of the journey. But this is like that midway point. Again, this is why I'm getting like somebody is starting to align with the path and the direction that they're supposed to be in, their true north kind of energy. I don't know for sure. Go check out the Aquarius general reading. I know a couple signs. I got some information, downloads about north stuff. So that would be interesting to remember if that was you guys or not. So we'll see where that takes us. And then again, I kind of already talked about the separation card, right? I'm not sure that it's actual physical distance more than emotional, but there's a need for, or somebody wants to, or you both want to really honestly discuss those feelings. But here's what I love. You got dragonfly. Part of this is finding out, right? It's that I saw the light, right? Things coming to light, adapting, changing, healing. Being lighthearted, there's that play energy, and then look, kisses. For a lot of you, I'm not sure that this is, it could be, you guys take what resonates, right? I'm not feeling new love kind of vibe here. I'm really feeling an established relationship that has maybe been on the rocks in that seesaw type of energy, but somebody or both of you is having some realization, and we're really coming together to try to heal it and bring in some playfulness, but really be bringing in some healing. Let's go ahead and clarify those. Let's just take a quick look, and then we'll get into the energy of you and your person. I can't remember if I told you guys, I'm going to read you from my left, your person from my right, but as you know, you can reverse and mix around the energies as you need to. Why is compass here for Aquarius in love? Why is compass here? Thank you. Anything else? That's interesting. Anything else? Is there one more? Thank you. Some of you know that whatever separated distance, whether that's physical or emotional, has really caused a feeling of lack in one or the other of you. Or what it's doing is highlighting and illuminating where things are lacking. Okay, with this 5 of Pentacles, I said that's interesting because I don't know why I'm going back to the separation, because we have a 5 here with compass. But look, there's this inner knowing. Or another storyline is you are absolutely separated from somebody. They're the ones that need to open up so this can be healed, so that you can bring in. They've got to learn how to receive, because right now they are keeping everything to themselves. The High Priestess is not coming through for me right now as like a really dirty secret, more so that it's either that this kind of energy is moving towards you, or that there's a combination of these energies colliding, or there is somebody who is keeping their feeling of lack to themselves. It could be that somebody's feeling the lack, thinking about a separation, really desperately wanting to heal it, and now we need to talk about it. So for some of you, they could be there. I think, so it just came to me, I think your general read was about avoiding clarity that you already had. That could have been your person. That could be you. This is similar energy in that, okay, we know how we feel. We know that there's a disconnect. We know ultimately what it is that we want here. We've got to have the conversation and discuss it, right? So why did I put those down? I'm wondering if we're going to clarify. I'm just not going to break from, okay. We're going to clarify. Why is separation here? I was just told to clarify quickly. Okay. Temperance, coming back together. 4 of Wands. Look. The separation was necessary, whether it was physical or emotional. It's been necessary to bring back balance and moderation and patience to the stability at the core, at the foundation of this. I love it. Why it's hard. Maybe that's why I was having doubts about clarifying. Like, did we need that additional information? It's pretty self-explanatory. Why is heart-to-heart conversation here for Aquarius in love? To heal. Ooh, and there you are, by the way. So I wonder if you are the one that is holding back. If that's you, no shame in that. I'm not judging you. But it's definitely a conversation that is going to invoke healing. And then why is a dragonfly here for Aquarius in love? No, not 5. Why is a dragonfly here for Aquarius in love? Thank you. Are you dealing with the Leo Sagittarius perhaps? But you know what this really is too is, okay, so first of all, King of Wands can be very picky and particular and can be obsessed with perfection, okay? So it could be that it's like, you know what, this isn't the relationship. Excuse me. I'm gonna let them out, sorry. They see construction workers every day and then randomly they just feel like, oh, let's protect our house. Sorry. So the King of Wands can be picky, particular. What I was getting from that is it could be that there was some emotional disconnect or separation. Like somebody was like, I'm trying to figure out if this is what I want because it doesn't check all my blocks. But now it's like, yes, this does make me happy. For others of you, the King of Wands, because he's so particular, he's only going to let somebody rule his kingdom with him, her, you guys know what I mean, when they absolutely know that it is a compliment, not a filler, right? So they want somebody that's going to compliment them, not come and make their half whole. So with this lighthearted finding out, coming to light, adapting, changing, healing, it's almost like there's been this 180 in growth into this King of Wands energy. I'm really digging that. And again, could be Leo, Sag, Aries, right? Why is kisses here for Aquarius in love? Thank you. We are done clarifying. Another 5. And you got 5 of Wands. I said we were done clarifying. I want one more. For some of you, there's conflict within yourself or conflict between the two of you regarding your ability to give and receive, not just yours, your connection's ability, that seesaw. It's delicate. There's a delicate balance to be struck here. Knight of Swords and the Fool. I keep coming back to you. I just heard with this Fool and Knight of Swords, right? It's like I've got a spark of truth and now I'm taking action because Knights are about action, right? So there's been that clarity. I think this is a new start for the connection, but there's some sort of conflict that needs to be discussed. And I think it's about give and take, reciprocity, even though we don't have any kind of justice. I mean, we've got temperance here, right? But we don't have any kind of justice, 6 of Pentacles energy. Let's just see. I'm going to move the oracles aside and I'll refer to them as we need. We are using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. And then we are going to clarify with the, what is that, the Wild Unknown? And then we'll get you some encouragement, advice, and healing. I'm going to go one more shuffle on this. These have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to lay your spread, tell you the positions, tell you what I see, and then we will clarify. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In love, please. What messages do we most need to hear? Whew, there's your overall energy. And we have the Tower, but here's the deal, you guys. Initially, right now, based on your oracles and just kind of how I'm feeling, I don't think this is a bad Tower. I think this is the clarity. And I can't help but keep tying this back to your general read where it's like avoiding clarity you already have. If that's not you, find that title, and I wonder if you're dealing with whoever that was. All right, so we're going to lay you, your person, and the connection. So Aquarius, recent past, current energy, I like it. Near future, okay. Likely outcome. And you guys change your own trajectories, right? Your person, recent past, they might have been the clarity seekers. Current energy, starting to see it. Near future. likely outcome. And then let's look at the two of you, the connection. Okay. Let me take a minute here and let these crazy dogs back in. Come on, Soph. Now, Sophie, come on. You guys, I'm so sorry. And honestly, I'm not going to edit that out because it takes more time than you guys just handling that. Okay. Let's look at your recent past. So that's enough. In the recent past, you are the Five of Swords. Feeling like nobody can win this game. I'm going to pause it. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your grace. All right, so in the recent past, you were this Five of Swords energy. Nobody can win in a Five of Swords situation, or at least somebody loses, right? It's kind of a lose-lose situation either way. But also, this is really self-sabotaging. This is getting stuck in our own cycles, patterns, habits, thought, negative thought cycles, and really self-sabotaging, okay? And this is the past, and I just can't help but notice how many fives are here, and I feeling like the fives are really coming. Your person might be the clarity seeker, but I think the fives and the conflict is really coming from your end. Reverse the roles if you need to. They are the Ace of Swords in the reverse in the recent past. I mean, we'll clarify these obviously, but I think this is exactly what we were talking about, is not having a clear understanding of what this connection was, what it means to them, how to show up in it, not sure which direction to go, not sure what their true north is, what have you, right? So this is a lack of clarity. This is where I think the games came in. Normally I like the Magician and the Upright. I don't in this connection, in this recent past energy. This feels like mind games. 100%, especially with this Five of Swords and those pre-shuffle energies and messages that we got, okay? We're going to clarify. This is initially just what I see. In the current energy, I really love this. You're starting to let go, and here's what I think you're letting go of is expectations and things that sabotage you. You remember we saw that King of Wands energy, right? Maybe it's that for you, it's that checklist or that need to be perfect, or the need for everything to be exactly the way you envision it, or expectations placed upon your partner that are projections of you and your shit that you have to deal with, and starting to recognize how that damages both how you show up in love and in the relationship itself, and letting go of that. For others, it could be as simple as letting go of the person and just kind of giving it up to the universe. But I think this is more inner for you. Because look, here they come. This is their current energy, Knight of Cups. It's you. It's always been you. They may not be showing up, however. It may just be energetic. We've got the Hermit in the middle and the connection, but also be careful because they may not be showing up again in the way that you expect them to, but they're here with love. You guys get to decide if it's the love that you want to receive, okay? We're going to get you some guidance and advice, but they're coming in with some offer of love. I'm not feeling apology energy. I mean, maybe apology, but I'm not saying it's like, hey, I'm sorry things went wrong, let's go our separate ways. I'm really feeling like they're, holy crap, this is, I want to have a discussion about where we can go with this. Why I say that's energetically is because there's still something very guarded in the connection, and or it's not surfacing, right, to a manifestation level yet. It's not physically manifesting yet, but energetically, this is where it is. For others, you both have kind of retreated and looked at how do we balance out the seesaw, and you've kind of both backed into your corners, and where you're at currently is a result of doing some of that inner work. Here's what's interesting. What happens for you in the near future? Empress in the reverse. This is coming across for me as doubt, but we did get that High Priestess, excuse me. We did get that High Priestess energy. So for some of you, it could just be like, this doesn't feel quite right. It doesn't feel like we're ready. I can't make this grow. There could be something within this connection that makes you really, that kind of shines a light on I just got another hit, sorry, that shines a light on your own doubts and insecurities. I think both of you are very timid, cautious to move towards the other. In the near future, your person is this Knight of Wands in the reverse. I kind of like it, to be honest. Normally I wouldn't. But I kind of like it because they're not acting from a place of impulsivity. They're not acting from a place of strict just desire. I think they're showing up as authentically as they can. You're going to decide if their authenticity is at your vibrational level, is at your frequency, if it's something that you want, right? We're not seeing very clearly right now how that shows up for you, but I think they're coming as authentic as they possibly can in light of, as a result of, having this kind of epiphany of the direction that they want to be in. But look, I think you're both scared to be a little bit vulnerable with each other, and I think that's where your Empress in the reverse is coming in. There's still this guardedness that I'm feeling. Tiptoe through the water, toes in the water, because there's still something missing for you. In your likely outcome energy, for you personally, regarding this connection, we're in that Four of Cups energy. But again, be very careful, because this could be about your checklist. This could be also about spite. Wow, I just heard spite going back to this Five of Swords. And Aquarius, I'm here for you. If this isn't your energy, it's not your energy, it's your person. But if it is you, I say this with love. You better get that in check, because if you've been in the hurt in the past and you find yourself holding back out of spite, like they hurt me, I'm not going to get close to them, I'll give them a little bit, this is doomed. So if you want this, you really need to work on your side of the street and showing up the most vulnerably that you can. If you don't want this, that heart-to-heart conversation really needs to happen. But you've got to get really clear with yourself. If something still feels like it's missing for you, and we'll clarify, then you need to get really honest about that, what that is. They're not willing to let this go just yet. But also it could be that they're not willing to let it grow and transform, right? So it could be that, right, there's this coming back together and we go right back into the same patterns. However, in the connection, I am seeing the Six of Swords. And you know what, you guys, I'm really feeling like you're getting in this boat together. But it's going to be slow, toes in the water. We got to take it slow. But you got to make sure that you're both growing while you do it. So let's go ahead and get clarity on these. Oh my gosh, I thought we were already at 32 minutes. You guys, my reads are just long. I try to conform and, like maybe if I have 15-minute reads, I can reach more people. I'm just going to read the way that I read. It's going to hit the people that needs to hit, and you guys are going to like the length or not. All right, what do we want to look at? I feel like I don't want to go to the Tower right away. I really want to look at your five. I'm really curious about this side, which is what I'm calling you. Let me scoot closer so I drop less cards. How about that? Adjust and adapt. Adjust and adapt. Maybe that's a message for some of you. You have to adjust to the new normal. If there's a coming together or a coming back to being close, even if you weren't physically separated, right? Something's got to be different, and I think it has to do with that vulnerability and the way that you guys had distanced yourselves or played games, kept it continually off balance and keeping that delicate balance now. What is the Five of Swords here in the recent... Okay. Did you guys see? I don't know if I wasn't even ready. We're just putting those back. All right. Why is the Five of Swords here in the recent past for Aquarius? In love. Five of Cups. Regret. Staying in regret. Staying in the hurt. Not being able to let go of something or some way that they have hurt you in the past or whatever this Tower. Now let's see the Tower. Why is the Tower the overall energy? Okay, Six of Swords again and Seven of Wands. Sorry, it took me just a second to figure out what I was looking at with that wand or those swords. I want one more before I speak on that. One more for the Tower, please, for the overall energy. So, interestingly enough, we've got the Queen of Wands here with the Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords. I'm getting a couple hits. I have to say, and I'm sorry to all of you, I'm sorry to fire signs out there, right? A lot of times for me in love read, when there's other energies around, the Queen of Wands can show up as another party. Could be that, right? And so somebody was like, you know, the Tower was this past, in the past perhaps, right? There has been, I want out of this. There's somebody else who's caught my attention. I'm moving forward with them. I'm blocking you out. I think that's for a very small few of you. For others of you, I think this Tower is really about being willing, having the epiphany and the realization that we need to move something into calmer waters, and that's going to require a look at our defenses and our boundary system, because the Queen of Wands is very much like the King of Wands in the aspect that she's got really good, solid, healthy self-boundaries and confidence, knows what she wants, and knows what she's willing to offer as long as she's willing to receive. But I think there's some sort of realization about the blockage there. That's something feels really unsettled there for me. I don't like the feeling that I got from that. Doesn't have to apply to everybody. Let's look at the Magician between the two of you in the recent past. Why is the Magician here for the connection energy in the past? Thank you. Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. Before I talk about that, I don't know. Did you guys feel my energy drop? Why is the Ace of Swords here? The recent past for Aquarius' person. Heartbreak. Three of Swords. One more. Nine of Wands. Okay. I think there are some there have been some patterns between the two of you 100% regarding vulnerability that could have made somebody run in another direction for some of you, right? But I think really what happened in the recent past is you were both caught up in these really nasty spirals of self, which was causing that kind of seesaw energy. Because for your person, they don't have clarity. They're not really clear about what they want or how to get there. And they're being guided by their Three of Swords energy and their wounds. Their wounds, period. This is wounds. Nine of Wands with the Three of Swords. Their wounds were interfering. For some of them, they could have had like a Queen of Wands in the past, or there could have been an energy of Queen of Wands in the past, right? You're over here in the recent past in this Five of Cups, Five of Swords energy, which is also about self-sabotage. So there's a lot of mirroring and projection going on. Now, with the Magician, I was really feeling like it was that game kind of playing, and I agree. So look. We've got a Page of Wands and a Queen of Cups. Those cannot be more different energies, right? One is a very immature, very fire-driven, passion, creative, desire-driven. And one is just this very balanced, nurturing, self-love, self-giving, reciprocity, nurturing, balanced, emotionally balanced energy. And so I think the game's playing is you guys were just like exchanging these energies back and forth based on when your wounds, which is also equal to our fears, right, were triggered. Why are you the Four of Coins in the reverse in the current energy? Four of Coins. One at a time, please make it clear. Four of Coins for Aquarius in the current energy. Thank you. You're letting go and you're open to the new. Ace of Cups. You're opening yourself up to the idea of it. It may, again, energetically, it may not be complete, or physically, it may not be completely here for yet, but you're starting to open up to the idea. And your person is the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Yep, so they're still coming in. Now that, I do see an apology there. But again, I think you're waiting to see. Let's see if this person is coming in their strength and authenticity. You guys, there's an awful lot of Leo in this read. Just keep that in mind. Just because we've got strength here. There's also Virgo. I mean, there's stuff here, right? Scorpio. Let me get one more for your person here in their current energy. Yeah, it's the devil, right? Could be Capricorn. Yeah. I think you guys you're starting to open yourself up to the idea, but you're not convinced that they have released their toxic wounds. They're coming and they're saying all the right things, or they're going to be coming and saying all the right things and offering all this love, but it may be that Page of Cups energy that is still cloaked in this kind of toxic stuff. And I think that's why there is some inner, what's going on between the two of you with this Hermit. Three of Cups, you both want this. You're keeping it to yourself for the moment. It's coming in. Why are you the Empress in the reverse in the near future? Empress in reverse in the near future. Empress in the reverse for Aquarius near future, please. Okay, Hierophant, one more. Oof. King of Wands again. One more. For some of you, you're embodying this Queen of Wands energy or the King of Wands energy and viewing Five of freaking Swords. Nope. Yep. I'm going to go back to what I was originally saying. You guys, this is a long time relationship, whether it's a marriage or a long time commitment. Something is not growing because you're viewing this commitment and you're viewing this person coming in as the same as they were. You want to believe that they've changed. You want to believe that you guys can make something different. But I think that you're getting back into this self-sabotaging, they haven't changed energy. And that might be intuitively being hit. That might be your own clarity. But I don't, just be careful with this. I want to go straight to you in your Four of Cups in the in the likely outcome. Eight of Cups, okay. You guys, intuitively, you might know that this person hasn't completely worked on themselves. You want to believe, you're starting to let your guard down. You're starting to open up to this energy. I saw the light. I saw the light. Because in your likely outcome, your disappointment is going to cause a very emotional, but no kind of regret. I need to go towards my happiness. Again, there's Leo again, by the way. You're disappointed, and I think it might be this person. Disappointing. But they're doing that. They are 100%. I don't think this person is like a bad person. I think they're 100% showing up as authentically as they can. You may just be like, that's not enough for me. In the near future, you guys are the Strength in reverse. The connection is the Strength in reverse. Why? Page of Swords. You're watching each other. Yeah, you guys aren't at this place together, right? Doesn't mean that individually you're not there, but when you come together, you're doing this triggering of each other. And you want to heal this so badly. And I don't know, on this compass, there's also a clock. I'm not saying that this can't come together in the near future or in forever. For right now, I don't think this is coming together because you guys, you're holding back. There's still work that you both need to do because you're projecting onto each other. I think both of you are feeling some lack of confidence, or you're trying to, in the near future, right, it starts being this tit for tat energy with that Page of Swords. Your person shows up to Knight of Wands in the reverse. Why? In the near future. Knight of Wands in the reverse in the near future. I'm not going to take them because they fell together like that, but it's the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands. Preventing growth. Not taking any action. That could be it. Here, I want to do all these things. I'm ready to show up for you. Okay, I'm starting to believe it. We both really want this to work. I think that we can heal this. Shit. I'm going back. You're the same person that you were. I'm going to get myself stuck. Yep. Well, you're not moving, so I'm not moving. I can't balance this myself, so I'm just going to prevent future growth. Well, then fine. I'm out. I mean, it's almost like that. And I don't mean to make light of it. Why is this Knight of Wands in the reverse for Aquarius' person? Seven of Cups. I'm getting like back and forth energy, unbalanced energy. And I don't often get that from the Seven of Cups, but it's about confusion, multiple options, not knowing the many, it's many, right? And on this card, we've got the Sun and the Moon at direct opposition of each other. So it's what I show you, but what's deep down. So what do I show you? What do I do? Maybe I'll explore other options. One more. There's the Three of Wands was supposed to come out. There's still some expansion and growth that this person needs. In the near future, this person doesn't want to let it go, or they might be preventing their own transformation. Why are they the Death in the reverse in the near future? Why is your person Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords, preventing their own transformation, getting stuck, putting themselves in their own prison. Anything else for your person? Likely outcome. They've got to get up to a place of self-love and self-actualization. I told you, you guys, this is just going to need more work. Listen, you're both going to decide maybe even to stay separated. So, okay, there may have been some false hope at the beginning, but I don't think that's what that is. I think all in time, this has a possibility of coming together, but you have got to do some individual work. There's a necessary pause between the two of you, but you may be getting to a point where it's like, we don't hate each other, we're communicating better, we're working on our friendship, we're going to collaborate, but I'm going to go work on me, you're going to go work on you, because the way that we are seesawing our energies isn't going to work. It's not going to cut it. It's going to prevent our happiness. Six of Swords for the connection, please, and the likely outcome. I don't like the way these cards are kind of feeling like a frustrated energy all of a sudden. Okay. Oh my God. Freaking beautiful. Yes. Likely outcome for the connection. You guys have got to do what's good for each of you. We've got Nine of Pentacles on their side. We've got the Sun and the Eight of Cups on your side, right? Walking way towards your happiness with the heavy heart. For you guys, the connection is going to go into calmer waters. But then look, in order for you guys to manifest, here's the Emperor to this Empress. But remember, this Empress was in the reverse because it's not ready. And we've got King and Queen of Wands on the board too. For a lot of you, this is 100% the soulmate kind of mirrored energy. And you guys are supposed to be teaching each other. Don't rush the healing. And it could be energetically that the healing is coming, but that you guys are pausing and not giving yourselves solely to each other because you know that you don't want to F it up, right? Let's go ahead and give you some advice and encouragement and healing. Advice, encouragement, and healing for Aquarius. If you bring this back in now, or you try to prematurely heal it without doing individual healing, you guys are going to end up back in the same place. There is so much potential here, but there's clarity around, for both of you, there's clarity around what we each need to do. I saw the light. It's time. Brand new man. I need to change. I need to fix what's broken within myself, and not broken, right? I need to fix what's within myself so I can show up in the right way, because we can't keep staying on this seesaw. Encouragement, healing, and advice, please, for Aquarius. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle, and I don't like shuffling this deck. Thank you. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. For some of you, you can heal this together as long as you're committed to working on it individually, if that makes sense. Let's get one more. But I also kind of talked about friendship. Either way, you guys are coming to a calmer place. It may just be this beautiful vulnerability that says, look, something here is off, and I need to figure that out for me. You need to figure it out for you. But in the meantime, let's enjoy each other. Any other healing, encouragement, or advice for Aquarius? Healing, encouragement, advice, please, for Aquarius. No, healing. Oh, can't even get out my words. There's definitely a disappointing feeling here, but I think it's designed. Honesty is essential. When you speak to each other, speak with love and truth. I want one more. Can we get one more here? Thank you. True love, yeah. You guys, this is a really powerful connection. This is a once-in-a-lifetime connection. We're going to pull from Chakra Wisdom Oracle now. Healing, advice, encouragement, please. Healing, advice, encouragement. Anything else? Okay. Ooh, victim. Yes, yes. That is your heart chakra. We talked about vulnerability and opening that up. Let's read that message real fast. To grow into a tree, a planted acorn must be fully brown. This is about individual growth. You may need grounding in a more solid plan to achieve the growth and the outcome that you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you are ready to do so? I mean, you can't get much clearer than that. This isn't ripe. There's been epiphanies and clarity, but it's not ripe yet. Don't jump into it. Just, I think the conversation is, hey, acknowledgement and accountabilities. Anything else? This is from the Soulmate Oracle. Anything else here for Aquarius, and I'll let you guys go. Anything else? Is there anything here for Aquarius? No, those, sorry you guys, those like falling off the bottom. I hate when it does that. Even these cards are like, I'm like ready to go with these cards. And they're like constricting almost. Anything here for Aquarius, please? Healing guidance or advice. Healing guidance, encouragement, advice for Aquarius. Okay, we're going to go one more and then we're going to call it. Anything here for Aquarius? Off the top, souls that belong together find their way back to each other. There's that compass. I don't hate this reading. It may not be what all of you want to hear, but hopefully that provided clarity, because if you're thinking about, okay, we're ready, okay, we can totally, like, I've done healing, you've done healing, let's come back together. No. And even for those of you that there hasn't been physical distance, if there's been emotional distance, it's first recognizing it and then saying, okay, we can't just pretend everything's okay and just show up different. We've really got to do some inner work. And you can do that in a partnership, you guys. You totally can. But you've got to walk before you run. And the epiphany is, this is important to both of us. We want to heal this, but we've got to simmer it. It's that soul recognition of how powerful this connection is. So handle with care. There it is. This is delicate. It's got to be handled with care. Slow, intentional, and steady. Namaste.